First of all, I want to thank CEENR for sending this 8AH lithium ion battery out to me. Like you could tell that it holds a lot more power. Like I have this other one that I have here, and you could definitely tell just on the size itself that it's a little bit bigger, but that means that it definitely holds a lot more power. So I'm very excited to use this because I have some tools that take a lot of power, and this is gonna make it where it's gonna be lasting a little bit longer, and I'm gonna be able to work for a little bit longer time. This company itself, I looked into them, and they actually have some really cool innovations. For example, they have a battery that you could change just the top here, and if you have other batteries, like if you have DeWalt, or I mean other tools like DeWalt or Ryobi or etc., you're able to just change the top here, and you're able to use that different tool with the same exact battery. I actually really think that that's amazing because you just buy one battery for all of your tools. This particular battery only works for DeWalt though, because that's all I have. I only have DeWalt tools, so I told them about that, and they just sent me this one for DeWalt. Really cool things that I like about this battery. It definitely feels very rugged. If you're gonna be somewhere like a job site or anything like that, you're gonna be okay with this battery just kind of getting bounced around, maybe in the back of your truck or whatever. Really cool thing with the status button, you don't have to press and hold it to be able to see the status. I really like that. That's something particular that I'm particular about. You just press it and it just is on there. And another awesome thing that this battery has is that it has this status light. If you press and hold the status button, it has this really cool flashlight thing or whatever that you don't even have to have a tool connected to it. You can use it itself as a flashlight if you're in a situation like that you need it, maybe a storm or something like that. But another cool thing is that obviously if you're using your tools in maybe some crawl space or anything that is like dim lighted, you're gonna have extra brightness. I know some tools already have a little tiny flashlight, but this has 3 LEDs here, and they're really powerful. I used it at night and last night, and it's actually really bright. And obviously, since it is compatible with DeWalt, I'm able to charge it on my DeWalt charger. Let's see, that's this charger. I do have another DeWalt charger, and it gets charged on that one as well. All right, this is my battery hog. This is what this battery is definitely gonna come in handy for. And let's go ahead and see if that works for it. Perfectly, and somehow I think it has a little more power to it. That's great. Second up is my weed eater. Let's go ahead and pop that battery in, and let's see if it works. Now I have an edger. Let's see. Let's see this way. Next up, I have a hedge trimmer. Slide that battery in there, and all right. And lastly, we have my DeWalt drill, and it works perfectly. And one thing that again I love is that it has this light right here, because whenever I'm drilling on a dim light or anything like that under crawl space or anything like that, you know, I'll have extra light. Right, and I'm in a totally dark spot, but obviously I have the light from the drill. But obviously, like I said before, if I have the light from the battery as well, it's a lot brighter. So let's turn that back off from the battery. So it's all right, you know, but like then once I add the battery light, then I have light all over. And honestly, I really love it. It's great. And again, another thing is that you could take the battery off of the drill and just have this, you know, so have this as an emergency flashlight. So I live in Florida, sometimes we get hurricanes, so I could use this for that. That's an extra bonus, you know. I have this battery that I'm sure is gonna last a long time just with the 3 LED lights, because it's a hefty pack, you know. So this is really good in a lot of different ways. I'm gonna go ahead and put the battery in the description below, just the link. It helps me, helps the channel, and obviously, again, it's a really good product. I'm really liking it so far, and like I said, they have really awesome innovations with other batteries, so check them out. It's CEENR, CEENR. They're really good, honestly.